Okay, hi guys. I'm not gonna introduce myself. Should I introduce myself? I'm Sarah. It's been a while. I want to talk about my sudden drop off of most social media. If you follow me on Tumblr or Instagram, then I'm still fairly active. But otherwise, I kind of dropped off. My blog went to invite only, which was only for me. I was the only person invited. And stopped posting YouTube things. And that is because, okay, so Matt Fraction, who did a Hawkeye comic run, did an interview, and he described Hawkeye as a human tire fire. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I identify with being a human tire fire, because that is how I feel most of the time. Something happened in February, and I don't want to go into it because even just thinking about it, my heart starts to beat really fast. And it's resolved, it's done, it's gone. But it made me exceptionally anxious. And so I have generalized anxiety disorder. And the first time I ever heard that term, I was in a free clinic crying to the free clinic doctor because I was afraid that I was going to die. Everything made me afraid that I was going to die. Every single thing. Like, I stubbed my toe and I was afraid I was going to die. And she was like, you have generalized anxiety disorder and maybe I have something worse, but I don't want to self-diagnose myself, so I'll go with that. And other doctors have been like, yeah, no, that sounds right. So my anxiety exists always at about a 5 or a 6, like just this kind of hum of anxiety throughout my body at all times. And then after the event in February, my normal became 7 or 8. And then intermittent days of 10 and fucking 15. Sorry. So layer that on top of going to school full time. And I was taking 3 studio classes at the time. I was taking fibers, 3-dimensional design, and sculpture. And if you know me, then you know that physical and 3-dimensional art is not my forte. It's not what I do. I'm mostly camera-based. And a lot of digital art. My major is electronic arts. So I have a hard time being able to envision something in the 3-dimensional world. And this semester was great for me because it helped me be able to do that, to be able to see things and imagine things and create things 3-dimensionally. And I learned that I really like some of it. I love fibers. I've always loved fibers. Bring More Yarn was the previous name of this blog, because I've always loved it. But sculpture and 3-dimensional design were exceptionally difficult. I ended up getting, I don't think you can even see it, but I ended up getting burnt by the welder when we did welding and sculpture. I got to yell I'm on fire, and some ran and pulled all my clothes off of me, and I ended up fishing a hot piece of wire out of my bra. So that was a fun day. It bonded me and my partner. But so through all of this, I have been anxious. And so some days I would be like, you just have to get through the first hour of class. If you can get through the first hour of class, you can leave. You can go home. You don't have to do this anymore, because I was so scared and anxious all the time. And I made it through. I don't think I had any attendance violations, which is great. And I made it through all of my classes with a 4.0. So that's good. So then the semester ended and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do shit. I'm going to make shit. It's going to be great. But I ended up having a hard time transitioning from doing something every day, all day, to having whole days where I do nothing. I had nothing to do. You're probably going to see this sweater several times because I live in it. And then having nothing to do meant that I could focus all of my energy on all of the tiny things in life that were making me anxious. So every little thing that went wrong, I could focus really intently on that because I didn't have anything else to focus on. And it meant that every day was a 9 or a 10. For the past 2 weeks, I think every day has been a 9 or a 10 anxiety level. And it's a friend of mine why she didn't think I was carefree, and she said, because you have crippling anxiety. Oh yeah, who would have guessed? So that's awful. But here's the thing, I shouldn't let that one event 4 months ago ruin all the stuff that I really like. I like making videos. I like doing all of this stuff. And if I have something else to concentrate on, then I'm not concentrating on my anxiety. So, I wanted to do this as a kind of segue back into making videos. I have another video that's going to come up this week that's already in the holding pen or whatever it is, that I filmed with my friends. I got a whole little thing on my phone of ideas for stuff to do. If you have things that you think I should do, I would love to hear them. I would love to hear from you guys how you deal with your anxiety, because I feel like this is a really common problem for our generation. And I have some theories as to why that is, but I'm not an expert, though. Next semester, I am signed up for abnormal psychology. So, after one college course, I will be an expert, as we all know. The reason I'm signed up for abnormal psychology, I can tell you this, is that I have decided that after I finish my bachelor's degree, I'm going to pursue my master's degree in art therapy, because art is incredibly therapeutic and has been the reason that I haven't spontaneously combusted at any point in the past several years. So, that's cool. This is just a short thing, you know. I'm surprised if you made it to the end. Me just talking. This week will be more funsy things and challenges, and maybe me talking about other stuff. You know, we're talking about anxiety. People gotta talk about anxiety. But that's it. So, thank you for watching. If you like me and my general persona, you can subscribe down below. I think it's that way, but it might be that way. And thumbs up. And I will see you guys exceptionally soon. It will not be 4 months, I promise. Bye.